LaSala Show, Episode 9, November 10th, 2020. Got a great guest today, dear friend and reluctant guest, Mr. Larry Frazier. I had to trick him into taking one of my phone calls just so I could have him on the show. I don't know why. He's charming, he's brilliant, he's hilarious. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy it, but let me just get through this broken news. And this is probably the last few episodes that I'm even going to talk about Trump. So you can fast forward a little bit if you want. He still hasn't conceded, even as members of his own incestuous family urge him to. It's just sad. And then the whole Four Seasons thing, he tried to do a press conference at Four Seasons Total Landscaping, wedged between a crematorium and a sex shop. Good times though. And Rudy Giuliani, he's really coasting to the end there as a competent human being. It's sad. I don't want to live that long, but unfortunately he has. And I wish him whatever happens. The last thing I'll say about the Trump campaign, trying to take credit for the vaccine. Well, it was actually a German vaccine that started being developed in January, when Trump first got the news and said it will be gone, there will be 0 cases, it's no big deal. Alright, we'll move to some NFL. COVID contingency playoff proposal. Say that 3 times in a row. So basically owners are voting on it today. And it could be the future structure of the playoffs moving forward because money. So they're basically further extending playoff teams from 14, which is already extended, to now 16, and having the brackets and seeding based on win percentage rather than division finishes. And so this is why I think it could be the future, because especially in a year where the NFC East is doubtful, terrible, unmentionable, one of those teams could potentially host a playoff game. And that's not fair. That's just not fair. So they're rethinking everything, and they kind of did this with baseball. I suspect there's going to be some form of this in the NBA as well, where there will be cross-pollination between the Western and Eastern Conference. All these things are just based on trying to get the best teams and the biggest markets the most money. That's all it is, folks. Ben Roethlisberger from the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers has COVID? No, just COVID protocol, but who knows? Who really knows? His status for Sunday's game is up in the air. Some of the things that I took away, I'm not going to break down the X and O's and Jacks and Joes of all the games, but I did notice the cartoon caricatures of the players during these games. Anytime somebody scores, it's like a picture they've taken, but then somebody went on their iPad and turned it into a cute little drawing. They started this in last year's Super Bowl, actually, with the Chiefs and the Niners, and they fucking ran with it. And I got no problem with it. It's just real cute. I think it's to help a certain demographic latch on. Children. Also, speaking of children, DK Metcalf has a baby pacifier as his mouthpiece mouthpiece. So most professional wide receivers, they have like a mouthpiece, and it's usually connected to the bottom of their face mask, not that kind of face mask. And it kind of just sits there and hangs so they can kind of talk in between plays, and then they put it back in. Some players just stick it on the top of their helmet, in between the face mask. Not that kind. And there's different types. But what I've been seeing a lot of are players actually running plays with the dangling mouthpiece just kind of flopping in the wind. So that at that point, so then why are you even wearing it? Me playing Jesse's advocate here. Maybe they're winded? I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm not a professional ball player. Speaking of face masks, yes, that kind that we should all be wearing. There are a lot of inconsistencies on the sidelines of these NFL games where some players aren't even wearing a face mask no matter what. Some players are wearing them, but they're wearing them with their nose exposed. Some, just over the mouth, on, off. People taking them off to say something and then putting them back on. We kind of saw this in the NBA bubble, but those people were confined to a bubble. So, look, again, I got my fingers crossed that this season continues. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy here, but it just, I don't know. This whole contingency playoff proposal thing and putting in the win percentage seeding bracket, that tells me that there may be a possibility that one or more teams, in fact, do not play the full 16-game schedule they were given, and they're trying to scramble to make sure that we're going to get a goddamn Super Bowl. Just like the World Series, speaking of which, after that celebration by the Dodgers, 9 players tested positive. Look, I'm sure they're all going to be fine. This is not a big deal, right? Or is it? Let's get back to football. The Chargers uniforms. I don't know if you saw the Los Angeles Chargers. They are gorgeous. I mean, it's this dark blue with this bright yellow gold bolt on the sides of the shoulders and the pants. They got the numbers on the helmet with the bolt. It's just a beautiful waste of a uniform because, God, they just find a way to lose every single week and always in heartbreaking fashion. And this was even before their new 12-year-old quarterback, Justin Herbert, came in. I mean, this has been years of this. They just brutalized their fan base. It's very sad. Speaking of great uniforms, the Saints all-white uniforms, just perfection. I mean, anyone who knows me knows I'm not really the biggest Saints fan in the world, but these are truly angelic. Just the way the gold pops from that all-white uniform. Lovely. But we'll talk about the Saints. And, beat the shit out of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How good are the Bucs? You know, you add Brady, Gronk, Antonio Brown now, Leonard Fournette. Saints fans are fucking pumped. I mean, they are like through the moon. But if I were to tell you, Saints fans, beforehand, before the game started, that the final score was going to be 38-3, would you honestly have thought it was going to be a Saints victory? I'm not trying to take anything away from your win. I'm just saying every team just does not show up at all for at least 2 games. You know, like the best teams just throw in a couple of clunkers at least once or twice a year. That's just bottom line. Speaking of clunkers, Russell Wilson for MVP? Relax. Let's calm that down a little bit. This motherfucker had 4 turnovers by his damn self against the Bills. But we shall see. Alright, my guest is Larry Frazier, as I said. Again, this was an unwarranted podcast guest, but he did confirm that it was okay for me to post, so enjoy.
Yeah, you gotta be a white guy that can like either dunk or do something out there. You can't just be some white guy in the middle. What the hell is that?
Right, I understand, but I block shots. I block shots and I steal the ball.
Well, I've seen some of that.
And I guard people that are 5 inches taller than me.
Well, welcome to my life, huh?
Well, but, okay, let's not go without saying this. You, in fact, made yourself how many inches taller?
That's my actual height. Like, my playing height? That's my playing height, okay?
That's your playing height.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the height that I play when I play basketball. I play like I'm 6'2".
Right.
Yes.
So...
Is this not true? Have you not seen me rebound over guys bigger than me?
I actually shaved my head, and so on Madden...
Yeah, what you doing? What's going on?
Well, it's...
You okay?
No, I'm fine.
It's because of Trump, isn't it?
No, in fact...
You voted for Trump, didn't you?
I'm sad to say I didn't vote. That's my own fault.
I want to not believe you, but I won't even judge you for not. Because I almost didn't vote either, but instead we drove those 4.5 hours so we can go do it, buddy, because we have to serve our civic duty.
Yeah, and Texas lost, so that was...
Whoa! It's not like a win-lose. You know, it's like I did my purpose. You know, I served my purpose.
Yeah, I just believe in too many conspiracies to believe in any of that kind of rhetoric that I learned when I was 12.
Well, imagine what the conservatives are saying right now.
Exactly. You know? Well, To be fair, they lost the popular vote and the Electoral College, so...
Well, we don't really know yet, you know? We don't truly know yet.
Oh, whenever... If Trump comes with his lawyers... First of all,
that's happening. You know that's happening.
He has no people that want to stand by him at this point. Everybody's spraying Lysol.
Money stands by him, you know? He's got money. It's kind of all he needs.
Did you say money? Or
murder? I said money. Or murder?
He doesn't have any money. I thought you were talking about murder, like he was going to send people out.
Murder? What do you mean? What do you mean?
This could be JFK times 2.
He's got a ton of money.
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty certain he could even just sell off one of the Trump Towers and make at least a good few million. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that.
I think
even if it was doing bad.
I think he owes money on those towers, though.
Well, what rich white guy doesn't owe money to someone, you know? Between me and you, between you and I.
So, what was your feeling today during the Joe Biden? They kind of called it. What was your feeling?
Well, I was at work, so I didn't get to experience it firsthand. But then, as we were going into a customer's house, they got the TV on, and they're all celebratory and everything. And
Which news channel?
It was an affluent black family. Well, one of the families. Actually, the first family was like these two white ladies, like these.
That's racist. First of all, for you to use race, that is
partners.
racist.
They were partners. I'm pretty certain they were partners.
Gay?
But,
are you saying
no,
gay?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying partners. It could be like partners like Mario and Luigi. It could be partners in crime. It could be just partners. But they were partners. That's what they were. And they were watching CNBC.
Yeah, that's the best one. That's what my dad says. So I believe everything my dad says.
That's the good one?
That's the good one.
Okay. Well, they were watching that one, and they were like, hey, Biden's in, you know? And I was like, you know, that's pretty dope. And plus, like, Facebook was going off by this point. So, you know, all those conservative friends that we have from Louisiana, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So explain your Facebook interaction with certain people that we went to middle school, high school, and what the fuck?
It's interesting. Like, I mean, everybody's political affiliation or choice is interesting in itself, but it's just, in this case in particular, Trump was a very despicable character. And, like, maybe it shouldn't be about character, but his policies weren't great either. Like, what the fuck? So, but, no, like, I mean, as your president, maybe character should matter. And maybe that's the issue. Like, they weren't worried about character enough. And it's like, that's kind of important. Like, it's your representation of America. And, like, he's a fucking douchebag. He's I don't know if we could say racist, but he's very racially enticing.
Larry, how dare you? He's done more for black people than Abraham Lincoln.
Hey, suck my black dick, okay? Because that's nonsense. But anyway, actually, in all honesty, when people say that, I think they're talking about like the clemency stuff mostly, and even that's like not a fact.
I mean, really, like how outraged do you get whenever you see the amount of black voters for Trump? How does that?
I'm not outraged. One of our really good friends, I won't mention any names. I won't even say what it rhymes with because that would be rude. But
do they make over $300,000 a year?
Not certain about that. Why would I know that?
Or is it 400,000? What? It's a lot.
Well, 400,000 isn't that much, but still, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not. You know, it's not to the people that have $400,000. It's like, well, you know, I got $400,000. It's not a lot. I want $1 million. I want $3 million. I want $100 million. Think about what it is to Jay-Z. You know. And
Lil Wayne,
Jay-Z actually told me that he lost 50 racks.
Wait, hold on. Jay-Z told you personally?
Yes, he emailed me about this when it happened. He emailed me and he's like, man, I lost 50 stacks. You know, I'm down 50 stacks, you know. And he flipped that and got that back, you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
So,
you know.
Okay, so only rich black people will vote for Donald Trump.
That's racist.
Wait, what? No, I didn't mean to be racist.
No.
I'm
only confused black people vote for Donald Trump. Doesn't matter how much money they have, Jesse.
Wait, what did you say? Confused?
Yes, confused. It's moronic. I don't know the exact phrase we want to go with here, the exact terminology.
Interesting.
But it's definitely, it's more than just rich people. It's just confused. If you're black, I think you definitely have to be. Maybe there's some things that could appeal to you. I mean.
Okay, answer me this. Whenever Joe Biden said, "If you ain't voting for me, you ain't black."
That's a weird thing too. Listen, okay? You know how you got those white guys that kind of like go overboard with the like "I love black people" type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And
okay,
we knew a lot of them.
I'm guilty of that too.
Yes, you are.
And
Yes, you definitely
I
are.
admit to that,
I
but
think
also I was 20. I was 20.
well, if by 20 you mean 34 and stuff too, yeah, you know, it's
I
not
don't
three.
still abide by those rules. I call a faggot
Whoa,
because
whoa!
of their
It is 20.
behavior, not
What,
their sexuality, because I love
what
that
does
word.
that even mean? You love the word.
Yeah, it's a great word to describe
It's a
someone.
very harsh word. It's a very harsh sounding word. It's like the C word, you know?
Right, like this bitch is a cunt.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Larry,
whoa.
you are so far left. Where have you gone?
Whoa, so far left. No, I'm just a decent human being. Jesus, there's kids around.
No kids listen to this,
Lord,
and barely any actual people listen to this. But
Lord have mercy.
I just miss the old conversations where we could let shit fly and it wasn't a huge deal. Now here's the thing: grab her by the pussy probably shouldn't be
Whoa,
president. Yes,
whoa,
you
whoa. Well,
shouldn't
you
be
know,
president.
we got a new precedent set now. You know, apparently it doesn't take much. And that's your time. Thanks for coming to the Larry Show. You didn't know you were on my show, did you? Huh?
No, wait a minute. Whoa.
Uh-huh.
What happened here?
Mm-hmm.
You started your own podcast?
The script got flipped, didn't it?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yep. Yeah, welcome to the real world, pal.
Oh, fake news. Larry started his own podcast. That's fake.
It's not,
That's totally
it's not
fake.
fake news. It's not fake news. You can trust this media outlet.
No,
Okay?
no. He is full of shit.
I'm a non-biased
It's
media outlet.
lies. It's all lies. Trust me.
It's not true. It's
The
not
votes
true.
are not
Jesse voted for
counted.
Trump. Jesse voted for
We
Trump.
have to stop the counting.
Jesse voted for Trump.
We have to start the counting.
Hey, did you see, like, yes, I watch CNN sometimes, okay? I like to flip through the news channels. I watch Fox News, too, sometimes, goddammit, and all these other ones, too. But did you see on CNN earlier they were showing, like, the how they were still recounting, and I think it was, like, Pennsylvania or maybe Philadelphia or something, and they show, like, the counting room, and there's, like, literally no one in it. It's like, well, that could be the reason why it's taking so long. It's like, yeah, maybe. Like, there was literally no one in the room at all, and it was, like, a live feed.
Right, and also they were showing the map of where the votes were coming in, and there was Pornhub on a separate tab.
Oh.
I mean, Larry, when was the last time you jacked off on Pornhub?
Well, there are other sites? Oh, on Pornhub. I've never really used Pornhub. Sorry. Not going to give away my site, though.
You're a UJizz guy?
What? I would never masturbate on a website named UJizz.
Ah, you're an OnlyFans man.
And OnlyFans? People jerk off to that?
That's my question.
You're subscribed to that?
I'm curious to anyone who pays money to watch a girl rub on her own breasts. That's a curious decision. Can I
Wait.
confidently...
That's what they're doing? That's what they're doing on it?
Yeah, it's like, it's basically...
And you said you got a subscription to it?
No, I can't say that I have.
No. Is that like the new, hey man, what's your Netflix passcode?
Huh?
What's your Netflix login? Hey, what's your OnlyFans login, fan?
Well, here's the thing. Whenever I go to beat off...
Whoa.
Yeah, look...
It's 2020. Can we come up with a new term for that? Jeez.
What would
whenever
you suggest?
Whenever I go to jack my slack, you know?
I call it emptying the evil.
Emptying the evil? That's a very religious and controversial phrase.
Well, it's it's a play on words.
Is it?
I think alliteration should always be used in any situation.
But what's the alliteration there?
Emptying the evil.
Oh, okay. I forgot what it was for a second. The EPE, you know?
You think I have notes here written down? I'm just shooting the shit with you. I'm waiting for you to join me in the wreck.
I'm sitting right here, waiting for you. You got to move forward.
I just wanted you to understand that I'm trying to be Aaron Rodgers, and you should act accordingly and be Devontae Adams.
Maybe just in the wrong spirit in that.
I heard nothing that you said.
I said, maybe this is the incorrect sport for that task. You know?
All right, so what's an alternate strategy?
Let's be Kobe.
And Shaq? I'm no Shaq.
Well, we know that. Let's be Kobe.
Hey!
Derek Fish. Let's be. Who was a good wing that he had? Like,
it's like Mark Jackson and Reggie
Rick
Miller.
Fox?
Hey, I'm no Fox.
You could be a Rick Fox.
If I tried enough at my facial hair, yes, I'm a Rick Fox.
Yeah, you know, like we're not necessarily sure what race he is. Kind of the same thing with you.
No, it's pretty obvious that I'm Irish.
Your character definitely looks like an MS-13 member.
Okay, so describe. Okay, so I shaved my head. All right, because here's why. So I knew I was gonna be bald one day, anyway. Like it's gonna happen to me. It'll probably never happen to you. Here's the thing.
Not true.
Well,
I think I might shave this shit. It's getting all gray. What the fuck?
See, but gray is good. I got
Is
gray.
it good?
Yeah,
Is it good?
Yeah,
it looks great when it's peppered in on white people. For me, it's a little different, you know. Well, you know, it's kind of sexy. I kind of look like what's is his name like? Is his name Demon Hudson or like the Jamin? How do you say that? You know what I'm talking about?
I looked at Maddie. She has no idea.
The Jamin, the Hammond, he's playing in some good stuff. Can't really think of it right now. Can't really think of all the good stuff he's played in at the moment.
Sorry, Larry. I really don't. I don't pay attention to black actors. You know, I mean, once that guy from Black Panther died, I was out. You know.
Oh, really?
You
Jesse,
know,
that is the most untrue thing I've ever heard. All you do is like black actors.
If it's not Ted Danson, I'm pretty much like out.
And he's definitely not a black actor. Probably one of the whitest. Pretty funny though. You can't beat him. Can't beat Ted. You know.
Don't shave your head.
Do you think he's funnier in Curb or funnier in
Cheers?
What's the one in what?
Cheers?
In Cheers. How dare you? No, the one with the guy from
Becker?
No, not. How dare you? Give me a second, okay? The one with is his name Jason? The one with Jason.
Look, nobody knows Cheers better than me, and he was in fucking Becker.
Is that real?
Curb.
Did you really watch Cheers?
No, I didn't watch Cheers, but he was in
No,
it.
it's the show. Damn it! It's the one. It's about the writer, and he does like detective work. Come on.
Audience says.
What the hell is that damn beef?
Exactly. No, but seriously, what show are you even? What are you talking about? What the fuck show is this?
You've seen the damn show. I can promise you that. Ted Danson and it's the guy from like all of like the Darjeeling Limited. What's the guy's name that directs it?
Wes Anderson.
The guy that's it. It's the guy that's in like all his shit.
Wes Anderson with Bill Murray.
No, not Bill Murray.
The guy with the fucked up nose.
The younger guy.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, not him. The main guy. He's usually like one of the main guys.
Oh, Jason Schwartzman.
Jason. Wait, yeah, Schwartzman.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, that show.
Bored to Death.
What is it?
Bored to Death.
That's exactly it.
That's a fucking great show for one season.
Is he
for
better
one
in that
season.
or in Curb?
Yeah, he's definitely better in that. Definitely.
In that than Curb?
Yeah, he's more okay. So in Curb Your Enthusiasm, he's playing himself, sort of.
What?
He's,
Well, yeah, it's like they're all playing like an exaggerated version of themselves.
Exactly, and that's sort of why.
Except for Larry David, because I'm pretty certain that's him to the T. Because that's George Costanza, that's George Costanza kind of exaggerated.
George Costanza with a daily amount of Xanax.
Yeah, that's of mayonnaise.
Xanax.
Oh, it was like, Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Yeah, I know mayonnaise is a touchy topic for you, but we're talking about dancing here.
It's like Superman's kryptonite to me, yeah. Fucking mayonnaise. God damn it. Then I gotta douse myself in barbecue sauce afterwards, you know? It's a pretty black thing. You probably never experienced it. It's okay.
Barbecue sauce?
You never doused yourself in barbecue sauce? Come on now, it's 2020, bro.
I don't want to stain my pristine skin.
Very good for the pores.
No, my skin is too white. It would stain it. I would look like Trump. I would look like Biden in his new speech.
You would look like smoked Buddha. Like, what the fuck?
I would look like aged cheese. Did you watch Biden's press conference?
Which one?
The one that just happened.
I think I saw parts of it. I didn't see the whole thing. The one where he was like, we gotta, for the people. That one.
Well, his main message was, I don't care if you're red or blue.
Oh,
I'm gonna be for you. And he actually didn't say that. I should have gave him that little quote. It would have helped.
Oh, I see. I get red or blue now. For a second, I was like actually thinking about red or blue people. It's like those people are less important than the white and black and brown. Like what do you mean?
Hey.
Like you meant like red and blue as far as their affiliation. It's sad how we really forget about the other parties. Like there's other parties.
Yeah, and there's other candidates other than Joe Biden that got
West.
criminally taken out of the election. So
well, I wrote in Kanye. So
did you actually vote for Kanye West?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm actually curious.
Oh, that was a real question?
Yeah.
Of course I voted for Kanye West. If I ever had another chance to, I would do it twice.
Yeah, well...
in the same vote, and definitely get accused of voter fraud for it. Hell the fuck no. Am I a moron? He's a goddamn distraction. He's a goddamn plant by Trump. Something's wrong with Kanye, okay? He's not the Kanye we knew. So I think the Kardashians did some kind of weird surgery flip with somebody. They fuck up men. For some reason, Lamar Odom, what's the guy's name that was married to the sexy sister?
Everybody in the NBA has been with a Kardashian, and every one of them has.
That's very rude, and I'm gonna say sexist.
No. I'm trying to make a point here. Every single person that's been with a Kardashian, their NBA career has failed, and you can look up the stats.
Listen, Maddie, I'm sorry if this is offensive, but that's either some really great vagina or something crazy is going on over there. Like Get Out or something.
It's all Kendall and what's the other one that changed her face like 5 times?
They all changed their face. Who are these people anymore? It's like, did you watch Game of Thrones? It's like your girl on there.
What is this Game of Thrones you speak of?
How dare you? How dare you?
I've never seen it before. Tell me about it.
Don't even play with me.
Tell me about it in...
Don't even play with me.
10 seconds. What is Game of Thrones? And maybe I'll watch it.
It's about sex, dragons, mayhem, chaos, fire, wizardry, and all that. It's a great show. And swords, too, and a throne. There's a throne in it. There is an actual throne.
It sounds like anime for adults.
If only it was. Only it was.
Do you still watch animated cartoons?
Are you judging? It sounds... I sense a little judgment in your voice.
Hey, Hey, I just only have a certain amount of time for certain things, and
Look at me. I'm a grown up. I don't watch anything animated unless it's Rick and Morty. Suck a penis. Yes, I do still watch anime, okay? My son happens to love it. He loves the violence, the murder.
you get a pass because you have a son. So that's your
I watch Paw Patrol too, goddammit.
All right.
When he's not there.
Let's change the
I watch Paw Patrol when he's not on.
Let's change the subject.
No, but seriously, have you ever seen Paw Patrol? It's really inspiring.
Yeah, Ed Helms, right?
Wait, really?
I don't know. Can we play this fucking game or what?
I've been waiting for you to step forward for like 46 minutes. Yeah, I just need you to go ahead and step forward still.
I have one last thing for you to tell my listeners, and I need you to make it good. No pressure, but this is your long-lasting statement that will be until you come on the podcast again, so go for it.
First of all, I feel like I was ravaged in this because this is a trick. You tricked me. And I feel like every time you call me, it's kind of a trick. So I'm not going to answer the phone anymore. So good luck with that. It's been great. You've been white. This has been awesome. You know? It's been good catching up, you know? Kind of miss you, buddy. You know?
I want to kiss you on your mouth, and I want to see that long dick of yours.
Oh, shit.